Okay.
This meeting is being recorded.
Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to remove all these. Okay, because I want to run it as a user data. Okay. So I want to do all this as a user data. I don't need this one for testing purpose.
Okay.
I need for the mini queue. I'm going to do in my system. Okay. And later on,
okay,
you can do the same thing in your AWS.
Yeah.
Okay. So see, all these are what? All these are say configurations. Okay. And these commands I can directly, okay, sudo, okay. Actually not required also, but also sudo also. And what I'm going to do here is, okay, I'm going to execute all these steps in T3 small, okay, EC2 instance. So we'll create the instance first, launch instance. Now, why I need to use, say, Kubernetes? I'll say Kubernetes. Okay. So why I need to use T3 small? Okay.
Okay.
I'll go here and I'll type T3 small. Okay. Because your this mini queue. Okay. What is mini queue? I'll tell you. Installations will require T3 dot small. Right. At least 2 CPU and 2 gigabyte. Okay. Around 1800 MB of memory and 2 CPUs. Okay. That's why I'm using T3 small. You cannot use smaller than this. You cannot use more than less than 2 CPU and 2 GB memory. Now key pair. I'll use same key pair. Okay. Wait, shall I use this key pair or which one? Shall I create a new key pair? Because Novin, but this one maybe will not work. So yesterday, actually, I had created a new key pair. What is the name? I forgot. Just a moment. Okay, let's create a new key pair. Okay. Create new key pair. Okay, same, and we'll give the key pair name as Kubernetes. Okay. So I'll say create key pair. It's downloading, and then I'll choose existing security group. Okay. I'll use the default. Okay, or I can say create a new security group. I want to allow HTTP, HTTPS, all this. Then I'll try to use 8 GB should be enough. But 8 GB should be enough. Then I'll go to advanced details, and what I will do, I will put the user data here. Okay. Now, when I launch my instance, it should be available with the say everything set up. Okay. Now let me tell you what is your mini queue. Okay. You know that. Okay. What we need to have a cluster up and running, we need one master and at least one worker node. Okay. So what Minikube does is it will create a Docker container. Okay. With the master and the worker node as Docker containers. Okay. And it will allow us to work like as if we are working in a Kubernetes environment. Okay. So it will so that like we can create our replica sets, deployments, and our pods easily. Okay. That is this is only for a testing environment for your personal. Normally, what we do, we create EC2 instances. Okay. But actually, the master node also we can create a EC2 instance. Docker node also we can create EC2 instances. But here,
Okay.
what we are doing now, we are creating one EC2 instance in which a Docker will be installed. Okay. After that, Minikube will be installed, which will create an environment same like this. Okay. With one a master node and one worker node. Okay. But those will be containerized. Okay. In Docker. So we'll see that.
Okay.
Now let's see what's going on. It's running already. And let's where did it go? Take the public IP address. Okay.
Okay.
And let's open our Cloud Shell in a new window. Let's give new tab. And I'll use this Cloud Shell to connect to the our EC2 instance. So Minikube is an application, okay, that allows you, that creates, when you start the Minikube, it will create a environment in which you have a master node and a worker node. Okay. So before that, what I need to do, I need to download my PM file. Okay. Upload. So I will say upload file, select file. My file name was Kubernetes, correct? Yeah.
Yeah.
Downloads kubernetes.pm, open, upload. Okay. So it's uploading completed. Okay. So now I can say this is my public IP address. Okay. And I need to use kubernetes.pm. Okay.
Okay.
So permission denied. So we need to do chmod data chmod 600, right? 0 kubernetes.pm. Okay. So we are already connected. Okay. Now, if you see here, okay, which Minikube, okay, it's not yet installed. I think it's still taking time. Okay. It's still initializing. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, it's already passed, but why we do not see the information? Let's wait for some time. Let's see whether Docker is installed or not. We can start with Docker.
Okay.
So to check whether Docker is installed or not, you can say systemctl status Docker. Okay. Docker could not be found. So there is a problem while installation. Or installation is still going on. Oh, we did a mistake. You know what's the mistake? We didn't put the bin bash. Okay, so that should have been right as bin bash. Okay, we didn't put it, but no problem. Okay, we'll install it manually. Okay, so you just go down here, copy. Paste. Okay, so what we can do, other thing is, okay, we can put all this in a shell script.
Yeah.
Okay. All this in a shell script. Okay, it's installing the Docker. So I can go to my EC2 instance. I can say vi. I'll say vikube.sh. Okay, escape I. Paste. Yes. you know what is what I'm going to do here?
You try to install that.
Yes, but using a script.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, so I can just execute q.sh. So you need to first create a file, then provide 755 access. 755 means executable access. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So q.sh. Okay. So it will do everything. See, we don't have to wait. Okay. I don't have to execute one by one.
Yeah.
Okay?
Oh, got it.
Okay. So it's starting the mini queue. What I did, I created a script and I put all my commands there and executed the script.
Yeah. Got it.
So don't forget, in user data, we need to put bin bash.
Dash. Yeah. Okay. After the installation of the Docker Kubernetes, where I can found that.
Now we'll go to our command prompt. In the command prompt itself, okay, you will say which minikube, okay, and it will show you the minikube command. Which Docker, it will show you which Docker command Kubernetes. Okay, I told you now.
Okay.
What we need. See, if you check here, okay, if you check here, okay, what is happening? Okay, you need this environment. Actually, this you need to do in 3 different servers. Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
So minikube will give you this environment in a virtualized environment. Okay.
Okay.
As a Docker containers. Okay. So you need to install Docker first. So what happens?
Yeah.
Now you have this environment set up and you can do all your Kubernetes related work. Okay.
Okay. Got it. Yeah.
So now let's see. Yeah. See, now almost it's complete. See, control plane. See, it's booting the control plane. Control plane is what?
Yeah.
Master node.
Okay.
So it's creating a Docker container. Okay. See, it is creating you the environment now. Okay, it's done. Now, if I say, okay, which kubectl, okay, see, kubectl installed, which mini cube, okay, mini cube installed, which Docker, okay, Docker is installed, okay. Now, I had told you, okay, we can we use YML files to write our say Kubernetes say pod or replica sets or deployment say creation script. Okay, and there are two ways. One is declarative and the other one is imperative. Okay, imperative means you do on the command line. Okay, now see if I show you something here. Okay, I will just exit this. I will not save it. Okay, so I'll open it again. Okay, so over here, see, this is a simple way to run your Docker.
Okay.
Docker container, not Kubernetes. Okay, actually Kubernetes, after this we'll do the Kubernetes. Now let's try to run a Nginx say container, Docker container. Right? This is Docker. Now, when I run this,
okay.
So what it will do is it will check if Nginx is installed already, Docker is already downloaded in your system or not. If not, it will download, and it has already started running your Nginx. Okay, if you do Docker minus ps, Docker ps, okay, see it will show one of your system is Nginx is already running. This is a Docker container. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Now inside your EC2 instance, you now your Nginx Docker container is running. You take it as inside your EC2 instance. Okay, actually it is running inside a container created by minikube. Okay. Now To access this 80 port, okay, what we need to do, we take our this public IP address. Sorry, let's take the public IP address. Or we public IP address, and we open it. Okay, we access it. The default is which port? 80. So it should say give you Nginx. See, Nginx has been installed in your container. Okay.
Yeah.
Docker container. Now Docker container is not our main. Okay. Our main is Kubernetes. Okay. Now,
okay,
let me close this, and then let me go and Docker. Okay, Docker help. Okay, actually I've not been using Docker, so you can say Docker. There are so many things. You can make changes to your image, and then you can upload it again. Okay, RM. Okay, Docker. So Docker ES. Okay, this is the ID. Okay, now I can say Docker RM, and I can give this IP, this container ID. Okay, you cannot. Okay, then you can stop, or you can use force. Okay. Minus force. Okay, so it will remove the container.
Okay.
This is just to test your Dockers. Okay, so this Docker is already now removed. Okay, after some time you will not see it. Okay. Okay. Now let's go to Kubernetes. Now, if we look into our here in our this here, okay, this is a YML file that we need to create. Okay. Yeah. So, let's go to our sorry here, and then wait. So let's go to our this Cloud Shell and create a file called vi.nginx.yml. Okay. Okay. So in this file, okay, I'll make all those entries. Okay, so what are the entries? Okay, first entry is API version. Okay. Okay. Then see, it's very, very intensive. Case your word also should be same. Then you can say kind is POD. Okay. Now we are creating a simple pod. Okay. Then metadata is for giving some data to your say to your whatever we are going to create the pod. Okay. See, it will automatically indent to next line. Okay, when you put colon here. Minus name. Okay, name of our pod. Okay, let's give it. We'll create an Nginx pod. And then we have labels. Wait. Minus LABS labels. Here also actually should be space. Okay. And then in the labels, okay, you can give app equals to Nginx. Okay, let's just give Nginx. Okay. Now you have another that is a important section that we call spec. Okay. So within spec, okay, you got to give which containers. Which containers you want to use. Okay. In the containers, give the name of the container. Okay. So let's say this is name we want to give Nginx Okay.
Okay.
And after the name, you need to give which image you want to pull. Okay. Okay. Now I'll just save this. Okay. Now I'll tell you something. Okay. I've been telling you also, please take note. Okay. Kubernetes itself is not a containerization software. Okay. It uses some other, say, containerization tools or software, okay, to create pods for you, replica sets for you, okay, to create, say, deployments for you, okay. So it is just orchestration tool, okay. It's not containerization. So now,
got it.
When I say this, when I execute this file, okay, it will use Docker container, okay, to create the Nginx, say, Nginx pod, okay. So if you say more, okay, so it has this information, okay. Now, yesterday I already said, kubectl create -f name of the file. So our file name is nginx.ym. Okay. So now what you'll do, it will create a pod with Nginx image. Okay. And that pod, okay, will have the name Nginx. Okay. And it will be running in Docker. Okay. Let's say create Nginx not mostly array into store error unable to decode nginx.yml. Okay, there is a problem here. Okay. So wait, API version, metadata, labels. Okay, let me go and check in my, say, file. Wait, 401 metadata. Okay, name and labels don't have, say, this minus. Okay. So I need to remove this. I need to remove this, and I need to actually no need to remove, but I can put in the same place. Okay. So okay, so Nginx pod is created. Okay, now to get the pods, you say, let me clear the screen. Okay, kubectl, okay, get pods. Okay, so see, Nginx is already running now. Okay, if you say -o wide, okay, it will give you more information. Okay, now this Nginx runs in which port? Port 80. Okay, it should be the same. Okay, same information. Wait. The IP address. Actually, maybe we need to specify the port, but it should take default port. The container image default port. Wait. Port is 80, I think so. Okay. Anyway, like this is the way you create your Kubernetes pods. Okay. Now, let me see if we can specify port. There is a port, how to specify port number also. But let's go to our deployments now. Okay.
Okay.
So here, no, replica set. In replica set, everything is same. Only the kind and your application version and replica set will be different, and you need to specify a template. Okay. So what template you want to use? Okay. And within that template, okay, you have specification. Okay, why you are not having specification here? The reason is, okay, in the specification, see, in the previous one, we gave it specification containers directly. Okay. Here, okay, we are saying a template, okay, because replica sets, okay, will not have only one, say container, okay, or one pod. It is going to create multiple pods. Okay. So we'll do that right away. What's the, okay, I think we'll be able to finish it. Let me go to just a moment. Okay, let me go in first, show you. Okay, QCTL. Okay, delete. Okay, similar delete -F, and you can say your file name, or you can say delete pod. Okay, the pod name, that is engine X. Okay, so this will delete the pod. So now your pod is deleted. Okay, you won't get information. There is no pod. Now we want to create a deployment. Okay, so in our deployment, actually I had this information in one of my server. Let me go inside that. Okay, and it will be easy for us. So let me take, there is one called dp1. My deployment 01.yml. Check this. Okay, we'll just take this, okay, and we'll see what it does. Okay. Sorry, let me copy all. And then I need to go to my browser. Then I would say dp1.yml. Okay. Now paste. Okay, actually this is not a good way. So let's just instead of this, okay, let's use nano dp1.yml. Okay. Now you can just paste it here. Okay, so nano will give better format. Okay, so API version, everything. Sorry, why is it saying API version deployment? Okay, so everything is done. So control X, save, yes. Okay, so now dp1.yml is ready. Now what this will do, let's see. On dp1.yml. So what it does is, see, your API version kind should be deployment, API version should be f/v1. Okay, for pod, it was only v1 and kind was pod. Actually, we no need this. Okay, creation time, labels, okay, app and name is Nginx. Why labels are used? Okay, they are used to identify, just like tags. Okay, to identify the, say, your containers, your pods. Okay, so replicas, it will create two replicas, selectors. Okay, match app Nginx. Okay, template, see template. Okay, it will use container as image 1.18.0. okay, it will use this image. Okay, and the container port is 80. Okay, and then so it will map this 80 port to the, say, our this our OS, this EC2 instance 80 port. Okay, so let's just create it. If there is error, we'll check it. Okay, create. QCTL. So this is how you execute your minus kubectl create, okay, minus f and your file name. Okay, let's see.
Okay.
Wow, your deployment is created now.
Okay.
This is deployment, or yeah, deployment. Now deployment and replica set. Okay, yesterday I told the difference. Now what I want to tell you here is this deployment is will be doing what? It will be creating two pods. Okay.
Okay.
So how many pods? Two pods. Okay.
Pods.
Okay. With this image. Okay. So let's see. Okay. QCL, we have to say get pods or pod. Okay.
Okay.
See, two are running already. Okay.
Yeah.
So now to check, okay, we can just go here and say refresh. Okay. Sorry, it is port 80. Okay, default port. Okay, so it should say Nginx running. Okay. Data. So if it is not running, okay, then you should get ports -4 wide. Okay, actually, we should be able to, you can say like this, call this IP address.
Okay.
Okay. 80. So it should give you your, say, fail to connect to port approach, no route to the host. Why is it saying like that? Because we already allowed HTTPS and HTTP, right? Actually, it should be working. Is this our host actually? EC2 instance, our IP area is the same IP address. There is no route means, okay. I think what is happening is we need to put in our deployment. So what happens if I remove this pod? Okay, if I say kubectl, okay, delete pod, and I give this,
okay,
what will happen? What do you think will happen?
One pod is deleted.
Okay, but do you think it will be deleted and nothing will happen? Nothing else will happen? How many pods will be running after this? How many pods?
One pod.
Okay, let's see. Okay, now get pods. See, still two are running. Okay.
Yeah.
You see, it's not the same one. It's a different one. These two are different than these two. Okay, see. Okay, these are two different. Yeah. Okay, this one is different. Okay, so one of the EC2 instance was, see, you can see the time, 8 seconds ago. Yeah. 3 minutes ago. So what does what does deployment do? It is working like auto scaling. Okay, so it is maintaining that deployment is maintaining that two ports are always running. Okay, so if I go to TP 1.yml container port, and there is something called host port also. Okay, this to like map with the host port. Let me check. Okay. About Jenkins. Okay. Actually, there is port mapping between give me a minute, okay? Oh, I got 1 minute remaining. Actually, point. Okay, let me see this. Okay. So that is ports. You got target port. Okay. So let's do like this. Let's like join in next or less 2 minutes. Okay, we'll solve it out. 2 minutes. Can.
Yeah. Yeah.